It's time now for the Peter Channel Late Night News on this late Sunday, April 2nd, 2017. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins here. It's 11:10 p.m. and here are your news at on here. Top story at 11:10 p.m. is Neil deGrasse Supreme Court nomination gains more Democratic support. President Trump said the U.S. can totally address North Korea's nuclear threat and annihilate if China doesn't cooperate to put pressure on the nation, according to Financial Times. White House senior advisor Jared Kushner traveled to Iraq this weekend and expected back in the United States early this week, a senior administration official told CNN. Chicago police officials today said they expect more people to be charged with in connection with an alleged sexual assault of a 15-year-old Chicago girl was streaming on Facebook Live. The remains of the trail, Iowa. Women and a 3-year-old daughter were killed during a severe storm at Broadway, Louisiana on Sunday, as 28 kills threw in the Louisiana state put on high alert. Rescuers in Southern Columbia said Gremlin Sunday 2 reached more than 1 people who are missing after devastating mudslides tore off the entire communities. Addressing the New York Foreign Policy Salon last week, U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations Nikki Haley talked to the folks he told us that she ended the Trump administration is back way more from years of Quito, Ecuador. Ecuador plunged into the crisis on Sunday night after a disputed presidential vote with leftist candidate Lenin Moreno head-to-head here with victory and his conservative opponent didn't as a result of fraudulent. Theresa May's hopes that Spain might go to not only in the Brexit negotiation were in jeopardy after a battle with a sadness on Gibraltar escalated to the point where one senior member of the party suggested the Prime Minister would be ready to go to war. As President Trump continued to pillory House conservatives would rail it after failing to replace Obamacare, he took a different tack on Sunday with one of the Republican senators who had been loudly egging him on in Kentucky. Missing girl found in Washington, D.C. after double homicide in East Charlotte in Washington, D.C. A white Oakland police officer charged with the first-degree manslaughter said that their decision to shoot an unarmed black man was not motivated by race. At long last, North Attleboro vets will get their diploma. Memory of Attleboro's Rebecca Lynn Whitfield lives on dedicated work of Foundation. Final salute set for Norfolk War Hero. Attleboro City Council looking to finally resolve reservoir access issues. Attleboro High School English teacher Joseph Gorman believes that cursive writing is not a necessary today's digital age, but he does to say that a useful skill to have. Tesla, the electric car maker, on Sunday reported strong year-on-year jumps in vehicle deliveries and production in the first quarter. Well, still months navigated key challenges later this year to hit the ambitious targets and achieve its objective. The Donald Trump bump was missing when a Ferrari once belonging U.S. president went to auction at the weekend. Confidence among Japan's largest manufacturers and improved for a second consecutive quarter and in the first 3 months of the year as weaker yen helped profits rise to a record. Multiple reports that Tasmanian tiger sightings are still in from everyday citizens in Austria. Several people recently claimed that they spotted an animal which isn't a tiger at all, and despite looking at very much a species. A massive cleanup was full swing on Monday as floodwaters receded across parts of Australia, decimated by a cyclone, with residents and business owners returning to thick mud piles and debris and ruined property. Harpersville, New York. The world waits until April to draft a half for calf, but Scratch simply she'll have it when she's darn good and ready. A New Jersey lawmaker went off with tax credit to Oregon knows, but has no strings but is meeting opposition from groups who believe that the practice runs afoul of federal law. In rich countries, death rates are supposed to decline, but in the past decade and a half, middle-aged white Americans have actually been dying faster. Alright, take a look at New England News Report. 5-year-old shot. Requested units intersection down Harrison Avenue for EMS at the Boston Medical Center from Dudley and Warren and Copeland Street. And avoid the area and multiple street closures. And the 5-year-old has suffered from non-life-threatening injuries. North-threatening Massachusetts during the top end of 210 Main Street service OS when MVA pinned the jaws going to the work command requesting. Available over a minute front ETA. 15-20 minutes as needed. And carjacking shots fired at every Massachusetts Broadway Street at 5 BMW 530i, color white involved, occupied 2 times. Peter Childers on 11:15 p.m. 10 hours for a sports report. Boston Celtics defeat the New York Knickerbockers 110-94 Madison Square Garden for their first 50-win season since 2011. And the Boston Bruins edge out the Chicago Blackhawks 3-2, and the New England Revolution and Portland Timbers tied at 1-1, and the Wheaton Lions baseball team sweep the Southern Maine Huskies. First game down 6-0. They fought back with 4 runs in the bottom of 7 and 8 for an 8-6 win, and in the bottom of the second, down 3-0. But in the 7th inning, they woke up again. And the big play of the game was Jared Sharkey's grand slam homer in the 7th inning here to seal the Wheaton's 5-3 victory. And the Wheaton softball team sweeps Babson. First 5-0 and then 6-4. And the men's tennis team fall to Brandeis 9-0 and Wheaton men's lacrosse fall to Clark University 13-10. When it comes to the Patriots of the past generation, one thing is clear: news gets exposed one of the need. One of the pieces of why did the Patriots want news of women and European stars visit to be disclosed? The South Carolina Gamecocks women's basketball team national champions with a 6-7-55 win over Mississippi State. Glendale, Arizona, on the off day between the Final Four semifinals of the Monday Night NCAA championship game, there was a fight between Cheddar and David versus Goliath. Russell Westbrook continues to march towards history as we have triple-double season, but it has helped the Thunder as OKC fall total. Sean Hornets 113-101. And Boston Celtics for Jake Crowder expected on court in Amaria after experiencing tingling and swelling in his left elbow. Peter Childers' time is now 11:17 on this late Sunday night, and it's time now for traffic and transit report. Beep beep! Let's study off inventory where on the subway system it's looking good here. Commuter rail on the ferries, they are looking good here. Okay, take a look at highways and byways of New England, New York City on this late Sunday night here. Down in New York City here where Foxnet Bridge on both ends is backed up. FDR driving the southbound side, it's slow. Lincoln Tunnel westbound side, it's slow. Holland Tunnel slow both ends. Line especially eastbound side, it is backed up. Just around Grand Avenue, Brooklyn Bridge on the southbound side, it is slow doing an accident on the eastbound side here. Up in Connecticut and Rhode Island, it's looking good except on 1-30 westbound side, a little slow on the Jamestown Bridge. Route 44 westbound side, a little slow on Route 80 in Plymouth here. Mass Pike westbound side, a little slow from 7th Expressway all the way to Yeltsin. By Tolls, Mass Pike eastbound side, a little slow after 146 in Millbury here. But Massachusetts highways out looking good at Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, and upstate New York highways out looking good here. And 3 is looking good from New York to the PA border. Peter Childers time 11:18 on this late Sunday night, and it's time now for a weather report. And it turned out to be a spectacular Sunday in the weather department here, filled with sun and mild temperatures, and it turned out to be a nice day and was perfect for outdoor activities including the Wheaton baseball game, which me and Robert Stevenson ended here. And we're checking out a little spotty speckle of a rain shower out southwest of Tuscan and Nova Scotia here. And seeing some spotty snow showers in upstate northern Maine, south of Fulton, and west and north central portions of New Brunswick. And some spotty snow showers west of Wheaton, Quebec. And snow showers in eastern portions of Nova Scotia and western and eastern portions of Newfoundland there. Okay. We are under a flood warning considered for affected rivers in Massachusetts. Tunnel River near Bridgewater affected Bristol and Plymouth counties. Minor flooding continues on the Tunnel River Bridgewater. Safety message. The flood statement provided. Latest information of this flood event will be issued in the next hour, so early as needed. Safety message. Shoot on allowed. Children in the plane near swollen rivers, streams, and culverts. Swiftly wind will walk as opposed to imminent threat to life. The flood warning continues for Tunnel River near Bridgewater until further notice until the warning is canceled at 7:45 p.m. on Sunday. The stage is 8.9 feet. Flood stage is 8 feet. Minor flooding has occurred when a minor flooding is forecast. Forecast the river will continue to rise to 9.1 feet up by after midnight tonight. Then begin fall. If after the 9 feet backwater flooding from the Tunnel River will cause flooding of the lower Pritchard Brooklyn Middlebury. This will cause loss to become impossible by the most vehicles for an extended period of time. Beware dangerous to cross the flooded waterways. The water may be deeper than you think. Flood waters have visibility to damage roadways and heat of advice of local officials and evacuate if asked to do so. Okay, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For tonight, mostly coast about 32 degrees. Light northwest wind. For Monday, mostly sunny skies will be mild high about 58 degrees and northwest about 3 to 6 miles Monday night. Chest range ability after 1 a.m. Increased skies low about 36 degrees. The chest range prediction is 37 with a southwest The southeast with about 3 to 6 miles an hour. New minutes less than 10 minutes possible. So if it's gonna be perfect weather for both the Not Lancers baseball and softball openers at Not High School and the Red Sox home open Fenway Park against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Today, main fastball high 46 degrees, southeast about 10 to 40 miles, anticipation 9%, new Pittsburgh with 3 to 3/4 1 inch possible for Tuesday night, rain likely from 11 p.m. Then a chance of showers between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. Then a chance made after 2 a.m. Patch back before 11 p.m. was mostly cost about 3 degrees. Enough first mark 7 miles and anticipation 6%. Wednesday, most of the park cost about 52 about 35 degrees. Thursday, rain likely after 1 p.m. Mostly cost about 50 about 40 degrees. Anticipation 65%. Friday, chance of showers before 9 a.m. Mostly cost about 31 about 3 degrees. Anticipation 30%. Saturday, chance of showers mostly cost about 40 at about 36 degrees. Anticipation 40%. And for Sunday, put that skies at about 52 degrees. And currently here in Taunton it's overcast, fair and it's 35. And in Norton here, it is fair and it is 36. And in Mansfield, it's fair and 39. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel. Late night news on this late Sunday night, April 2nd, 2017. I'm Richard. Good night. Good night. And I'll see you tomorrow morning on the Warport. Y'all have a good night.